What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Do me a favor and follow me on Instagram at @bballunlocked. You see it here on my screen. I would definitely appreciate the support. Now on to the topic. So a couple days ago, some shocking news came out regarding Houston Rockets star point guard Fred VanVleet. So he suffered a torn ACL and could miss the entirety of the 2025-26 season, this sucks. But he reportedly suffered the injury at a recent off-season workout, right? Which also sucks. But it says here, VanVleet, a one-time All-Star and former NBA champion in 2019 with the Toronto Raptors, he has helped spearheaded the Rockets' turnaround from lottery team to playoff contender in his 2 seasons with Houston. He signed a 2-year, $50 million extension with the Rockets in June, with the deal including a player option in 2026-27. And he was an immediate fit after signing a 3-year deal with the team in the summer of 2023. VanVleet helped Houston improve from 22 wins to 41 in his first year. The Rockets then won 52 games last season to grab the number 2 seed in the Western Conference, ending a 4-year postseason drought. He averaged 14 points in the 2024-25 season, which was his fewest in a season since 2018-2019. But averaged 18 points per game in the playoffs. This now places the focus at point guard on Reed Sheppard and Aaron Holiday, as well as the franchise's ascending two-way stalwart, Amen Thompson. Barring a trade, Houston cannot fill their one open roster spot with a free agent because they are $1.25 million below the first apron. Now it says here, VanVleet is a hard-nosed defender who succeeds on offense through playmaking and volume 3-point shooting. He was second on the team in 3-point attempts per game this past season with 7.7. He tends to struggle with efficiency, however, as he shot below 40% from the field in 2024-25 season for the 4th time in his career. The 9-year veteran has averaged 15 points, and I'm rounding this all up, and 6 assists in his career. Now, this is a massive blow, not only for and this is my personal opinion, by the way, guys. I'm not reading an article. This is a massive blow, not only for VanVleet personally, but for a Rockets team that had real championship aspirations. Now, on a positive note, VanVleet already underwent surgery, and he even posted a video from the hospital where he stayed positive, saying he's betting on himself and is still focused on bringing a championship to Houston. Check this out.
You have to. Huh?
Gotta get back to the dance, man. It's pretty wild.
Alright, so you guys saw that. And now, as you'd expect, right? Fans on social media obviously had a lot to say about this. This is one of the big stories these past couple of days, right? Because many were shocked at the timing of this happening, right? This is right before the start of the season, which is absolutely brutal. It just sucks, right? But again, this is the game of basketball. You can't really predict these type of things. That's what comes with this sport. But others tied this directly to Kevin Durant's title hopes, saying things like the basketball gods essentially hate Kevin Durant because it seems like nothing can go his way, right? But there were also some other people who look for the silver lining, saying that players like Reed Sheppard, Amen Thompson, and Aaron Holiday can now step up. It's their time to shine. In fact, in a recent SB Nation fan poll, it showed that almost half of Rockets fans think that Amen Thompson should step in as the point guard. And I'm of the same opinion. Amen Thompson is as versatile as you can get. He's one of the, as a matter of fact, he's the Rockets' most versatile player currently. He can defend multiple positions. He can bring the ball up the court. He can finish at the rim. He's extremely athletic. I think Amen Thompson should in fact be the point guard who should fill in that role for Fred VanVleet, right? Now, people are also calling this a disruption to Houston's title window. And I want to get you guys' opinion on this because VanVleet brought leadership, organization, and veteran stability, right? But now that Houston doesn't have him, they may struggle to keep that same identity, right? Now, some people believe the Rockets don't necessarily need to go out to make a huge move. they might just need to rely on internal talent like Amen Thompson, Reed Shepard, and Aaron Holiday. They need to step up, right? Now, here's the big picture. Houston loses his floor general and one of his leaders, which causes their championship odds to take a hit, at least to a lot of people out there that, think basketball, right? This is obviously a hit at Houston's championship chances this year, at least in the short term, though. But you can also look at it in a positive way. This can also open the door for younger guards, like the people we just laid out, Amen Thompson, Reed Shepard, and these guys. They can start to prove themselves, because VanVleet's mindset, at least right now, should be focus on recovery and coming back strong. Because given his history of betting on himself, I mean, you saw the clip, right? You saw the clip. You can't count him out. You cannot count him out. But what do you guys think about this? Is this the end of Houston's title hopes, at least for this season? Or can young guys like Amen Thompson and Reed Shepard step up and keep them in contention? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel for more NBA updates. And as always, I'll see you on the next upload.